This question will be for Mrs. Call. I'm going to kind of preface it with these comments. Colleagues before me have had questions about the nature of life and human essence, and I think have made the point that it's hard to distill that into economic terms. When you try to do it, especially through an institution that is now become one that has no problem with borrowing and spending money from future generations. Just to tell you where we're at there, this is the Budget Committee. We are now borrowing $1 trillion every 6 months. And you know whose back that's going to be upon? Our kids and our grandkids. That's probably a more pertinent subject to what we're talking about here today. But on the subject matter we got here, that has no good ending to it. That is about as bad a business plan as anyone would ever want to be a part of. But here, to try to speak about this in economic terms, I think from the state I'm from, this is a question of being pro-family, pro-mother, and that would be a place, I think, that would be a legitimate place to have a discussion, just not trying to even do anything about it if you're for it when you're borrowing it from your kids and grandkids. Indiana has effective public and private health care networks that help women without urging them to destroy an innocent life. The General Assembly's fulfillment of Indiana's culture of life includes the decision to disperse TANF funds to pregnancy care centers and an alternatives to abortion programs. Mothers should not feel alienated from assistance and forced into abortion. Sadly, the Biden administration embraces a culture that wants to do the opposite, to strip support for pregnant women and their unborn babies. I just think it's the wrong place to go. My question is, what do you tell young families and worried mothers when they need help with an unexpected pregnancy? Should they be leaning towards that, taking the tools away from states that want to maybe talk about life and preserving it? What's your opinion on that?
Yes, so your question is what we tell families about that? Or I guess, can you repeat exactly what question you want me to answer? Sorry.
So when you have young families confronting these issues, what is your advice as opposed to what the Biden administration, I think, has been pushing, and take funds, borrowed money, to facilitate ending life? I mean, what should be the message?
Yeah, so, I mean, what I believe the message should be is that there are people here who are very ready and willing to support you, and the state is ready and willing to support you. Our local community is ready and willing to support you. I'm very thankful in the state of Iowa, they recently passed the MOMS program, which provides state funding to centers like ours, so that we can truly support these women where they are. And I want to be very clear, we never suggest to a woman what she should or should not do. We just simply give her the information, let her know all of the resources that are available to her, because as it's been said, it can be tricky to navigate all of these systems and institutions, and so we're just there to be an advocate for her and to help her walk through that as she considers her decision.
And have you had any outreach from the Biden administration to help you in your programs?
No.
Zero.
Zero.
And I think that's just something, if you're going to try to push one dynamic, at least to be fair, it ought to be something that you're willing to do with the other point of view as well. Thank you.
Thank you.